Hi everybody, Martyn the Flicking Feathers again today. I'm tying a hot Hare's ear suspender buzzer. It's a very good still water fly, especially on days when there's like a high overcast. It's a bit dull but the UV index is high. There's quite a lot of fluorescent material in it, and it just seems to help the fish pick it out. Very good fly. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anyone who wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, and be entered into the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vise. This is a size 12 Kamasan B170, 10s to 14s probably for this. And I'm going to start, this is some Globrite number 5. I'm putting on as a tag. And I'll just get that started and cut away the waste. And then we'll come round the bend and back up. And then I'll just come forward in an open spiral. Whip finish. Right, now you should, if you are doing these for yourself, tie all these tags, varnish them up, and then when the varnish is dry, come in and do the rest of the fly. But obviously for the video I'm doing this one like this. So make sure that's got a decent coat of varnish. Set it aside to dry. And get a dry one. Now you can use other colours. Globrite number 11 is a very good colour. Got one here when they're on a kind of green midge. And the dubbing mix that I use is the same actually as the Skinny Damsel for the Globrite number 11. So I'm going to start my thread, and I'm using a brown 8/0 uni, and don't use a light thread. You're putting quite a bright, the dubbing that's got to go is quite bright, and you want the dark dubbing just to kind of subdue it a wee bit. The dark thread I should say, just to subdue it a wee bit. And I'm going to tie my ribbon, and it's just a small, a number 14 pearly tinsel. Just come all the way back, get that in the clip, just get the bed of thread on and tidy everything up, and then I can come in and put on my foam. And I've got a, this is white Ethafoam, and it's like a 2mm square, 2.5mm square that I've cut it to, and you'll see it looks a wee bit tapered. That's because when I took it off the last fly I ripped it rather than cut it, which you'll see. So we'll tie it in by that end. Got to just pinch this in, don't be too hard on your tension right away because you don't want to cut the foam. Just get that all locked in nice and neat. Just get a wee, make sure it's not twisted. And then I'm going to fold it. I mean, some folk just like a cube, but I prefer the double tie in. I think you get more foam. And you want a decent size, that's maybe a bit big. Like that. Right, a decent size bit of foam. Just check it against that one. Still a wee bit big, but when I tie forward, I'll compress it slightly. I'll be happy enough with it. I mean, it's less than a millimetre different. And then what you do, just tear it and that gives you the tapered end, and you just tie all that down, and as I say, you can work forward just securing that in, and we'll come down. Now the dubbing mix is, it's just Hare's ear plus a wee bit of antron, just clear antron, and some Globrite number 5, the same as I used for the wee hot tag. Just chopped up the floss and mixed it in until I get the colour that I like. It's probably nearly half and half. Right. There's probably a bit more of the Hare's ear, but not much. Just mix it until you get the shade that you're after. Actually, a colour that looks good to you. Right. This is a kind of pinky grey, wee bit like a Tup's colour. So get that dubbed on. Make sure I'm right at the back, and come up. Yeah. Take away any excess. And what we'll do is just go back and just tighten that dub in there. Yeah. Now, that's fine. See what end or what side of the tinsel is going to hit the fur, and put a wee bit of glue on it, and then just come up. Sort of 3 or 4 gets you up there. Tie it off. And it's spiky enough, you don't need to brush this, right? You could brush it, but you don't really want these to be super shaggy. Now I'm going to just use some natural Hare's ear without the Globrite mixed in, just at the thorax. Sort of like the colours fading for the intense but through the dubbing into a more natural at the head. I mean, I don't know that it makes any odds, but that's how I like it. Slightly darker towards the front. Then I'll just whip finish in front of the foam. One. And another. And it's not seat it nice and tight. And the fly's done. Just a wee bit of varnish in the eye, and you're good to go. You can use the needle or the brush, it doesn't matter, just get that flooded with varnish. And then clean it out. And there you go. A hot Hare's ear sissy. Very, very effective fly at times. Again, maybe not for every day, but when you get the right light conditions, they'll just pick this out. It's very effective. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel. Tight lines, guys. Bye.